The time has come to find out how we all did at the trivia. So I'm going to ask these questions, and then I'm going to throw it over to our guests who are going to tell us what they got. And you're going to find out whether you got the same thing. And then you're going to find out whether or not you were wrong or correct. It's always possible. Question 1. Roughly what percentage of animal species are parasites? What did y'all put?
Too many.
We thought that 10% was lowballing it, but 80% is too horrifying. So we went with D, 40%.
That is absolutely correct. That stunned me to learn. There are a lot of animal species are parasites.
I can't handle parasites, and this was frightening to figure out.
Why would you be able to handle parasites?
I meant mentally.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn.
I was going to guess 10, and they were like, that's too low. And I was like, you're right, but I'm not ready to accept that. So,
well, at least it wasn't 80.
I certainly would have thought in like the single digits. I don't know why. I just thought like a few parasites parasitize a lot of things, but they're all like very specialized to their hosts.
Who else's butthole's just clenched so tight right now? Yes, thank you.
Remember that feeling. This is a marine parasites quiz. Question 2, the isopod Cymathoa exigua is the only parasite known to have functionally replaced one of its host animal's organs. What organ does it replace?
This is one of my favorite isopod facts. And so it crawls into the mouth of a fish and replaces its tongue.
That is absolutely right.
Horrifying.
Absolutely right.
Horrifying. Am I right? Terrifying.
Also so cool.
Yeah.
I just love the idea of people cheering about the fact that this thing replaces an animal's tongue, and they're like, this is exactly what I wanted. That's what no one wants.
Well, it is pretty interesting because, so basically what happens is, as Diana said, they get into like fish mouths and they sever with their like claws the arteries that supply blood to the tongue, and then the tongue atrophies away, and with their other claws, they hook into like the root of the tongue that was left, and then they essentially take its place, and it looks like this. Those are.
Why is it so cute?
This is the only
It's
cute
cute.
picture of them.
It's kind of cute.
It's kind of cute.
Wait, can we
Y'all
do
are crazy.
Can we do a giant isopod sidebar real quick?
Please.
Because our group filling this out then talked about it. But like, have y'all seen the phone case? But it's a giant isopod. Just hold it up to your face.
No.
It's very good.
It's
you should
that's
Google
cute.
it. Yeah, that's
not cute, but that's cute.
It's Nemo with like a little friend in his mouth.
Yeah, the little friend is
giving-
like,
What is that one? I'm aging myself. I'm a child. The one movie with the like, is it the alien that's got the other
Yeah, you
one
got
in its
it.
mouth? Is it Alien?
It's
Alien.
Oh, great! I was right. Amazing.
But that
Cool.
that one's based on
I
the
was
Moray
definitely
eel.
thinking like Lilo and Stitch. I wasn't sure. Yes. Okay. So basically, what happens, and what's quite interesting is apparently this doesn't massively. It doesn't prove to be like a massive detriment to the fish's like success. Like there's some studies say that there's no discernible impact on their viability, and some say they're only like minorly underweight, but still generally okay.
Well, have they asked them?
Just wait.
They don't have a tongue anymore. I don't think they can answer.
They can't answer. Oh yeah.
The isopod will speak for them, and they say they're fine. Anyway, it's pretty cool and pretty weird. So, question 3: the longest parasite in the world is an Arctic tapeworm that lives inside what species?
So we went with polar bear because we're like, this needs to be a meat eater, right? And polar bears are pretty damn big, so we went with polar bear.
That is incorrect. The answer is the sperm whale. Now,
guys, you shouldn't be cheering for this giant ass tapeworm and a sperm whale. Wow.
You're gonna tell us. How long it is.
Okay.
how long do you think this tapeworm was?
20 feet.
20 feet. Wow.
No, that's too short. That's too short.
That's too short.
That's almost. I mean, that's probably exactly right. I think what I has up to 130 feet. I'm sure that was what it really is. 125 to 130, let's say, feet long in the intestines of toothed whales like the sperm whale. They are not found in blue whales.
Girl, didn't I say we
That
should
was
put
the
narwhal?
only whale.
Yeah, we
you-
did.
Okay, you act like narwhal would have been right though. It's
Well,
not the
you said
sperm
it was a
whale.
toothed whale.
No, well, toothed whales.
All
But
right.
here's the thing, and it's not. I mean, I don't know if necessarily the tooth is the aspect. It's just that a tapeworm only occurs in the Arctic, and blue whales typically aren't in the Arctic. So that's the reason, according to what I read. So I'm sorry. So basically, if you said whale, I gave it to you. If you said sperm whale, I super gave it to you. And if you said blue whale, I'm so sorry. But I had to be a stickler on that one because it just doesn't happen. So question 4. Species of what type of arthropod, which is often seen on whales and the hulls of ships, parasitizes crabs by eating their gonads and chemically alters the crab's behavior so it treats the parasite as if it were their egg sac. Basically, so it gives it like all its nutrients and pushes like oxygenated water past it, etc. What did y'all put?
We went with barnacles.
That is absolutely correct. So, rhizocephalans are a parasitic barnacle species that consume the crab's gonads and then extend these long, thin processes throughout the crab's body that somehow, it's a little unclear to me, I couldn't find like a firm answer for this, that are able to control its behavior either by interacting with the nervous system or somehow interacting with the gut or whatever, and also given its place right where the sort of like gonad was, so it's like an area that the crab has a vested interest in, keeping safe and fed. And basically, it's kind of unknown, but it's often on the internet written about as the mind control barnacle, and that is a very scary thought. And just my only other fact about barnacles is that for a little while in like the Middle Ages, I think people in England thought that barnacles were baby geese. And they thought they hatched from barnacles.
Wait, you don't want to know the other fact about barnacles?
Tell me another one. I would love to have a second or third now.
No. They have the biggest penis to body ratio of any animal.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love this table in the middle who's like, that's what's up. Yeah.
They also love the RAV4.
I know.
RAV4, let's go. RAV4 has the largest penis to chastise.
Very upsetting. Don't say that.
So barnacles and RAV4s are just big dick energy, is what
sure.
I'm getting from this.
Not the Meg, though.
The littlest of dick energies.
Okay. All right, so question 5. Hematodinium is a parasite of crustaceans and causes bitter crab disease, which makes crab meat taste like what medicine, also known as acetylsalicylic acid? What did y'all put?
Well, none of us are that type of doctor, so we put comedy because laughter is the best medicine.
Kind of makes me wish Rob was here somewhere. I mean, in the back in a hazmat suit or something, but he might be better now.
Though I know this answer is wrong, I know this answer is right.
You know what? I don't know, guys. Should I give them the point? It means you won't get the point. Oh no. The answer was aspirin. Many very similar medicines that are not technically acetylsalicylic acid and are not the same taste as aspirin, which is the main point we mentioned. I'm so sorry to throw you off like that.
So ibuprofen would have been wrong.
Ibuprofen would have been wrong. Yeah.
All right, never mind then.
I'm sorry, you can't just be like non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Generally, it has to be specifically acetylsalicylic acid.
You're that hard-ass teacher,
I know.
okay?
Question 6. True or false, the parasitic freshwater catfish known as the candiru is attracted to human urine and will swim up the urethra of a submerged peeing human and extend its spines to remain in place.
Scrumptious.
It is true. That it is a legend, it is not true.
Wow.
It is extremely commonly recounted as being true and has been for hundreds of years. I mean, especially in like the 1800s.
But do you think David Attenborough talked about it and that's why?
Yeah, go. Yeah, we have a question.
See, I also referenced Grey's Anatomy. And I'm like, Shonda, how did you do us dirty? Wow.
And you've never been betrayed by Shonda Rhimes before?
I mean,
Think about that show.
I'd forgotten because
How
Bridgerton
many-
exists. Okay, I'm sorry.
How many of your favorite characters have died in random accidents?
Look, she kills off white people. I'm okay with that. All right. Okay, thank you.
So let me tell you what the deal is with this story.
This makes me irrationally upset.
It is of course a real fish. It's a real fish, and it is a not, as I learned when Jada corrected me backstage, it's not a marine parasite because it's in a river.
This is aquatic.
Yes, it's an aquatic
best.
parasite. I'm so sorry. I resign. So this is quite interesting, though. So the most common version of this story is that when somebody pees into the water where the Candiru lives. And by the way, I neglected to put this part in because it's the most just ridiculous part, but it is a very common part of the story. I didn't want you to just immediately say false because you're like, that's stupid, because it is. It's that if you're standing on the bank of the river and pee into it, the fish will swim up the stream of urine into your urethra. Now, there are many reasons why this is just not possible. Fluid dynamics aside, that's not even the main reason. Among them are, there's just no way, unless they're very, very small, like the larva, basically, they're too big to fit in your urethra unless they have leverage to get in, which they're not going to be able to get flying through the air at your dick. And so anyway, basically, also the other thing about this is in 2001, scientists decided to test whether or not they had any sort of urine taxis, basically. Do they preferentially move towards urine or human urine of any kind? They simply have no preference whatsoever. They didn't seem to notice.
I think that study should have been a bunch of men being like, let's risk it all.
Risk it all. The consequences would be so high.
For science.
But let me tell you. So this is there was at least one instance that was claimed that a doctor in Brazil claimed to have removed one of these from the urethra, from a urethra, and claimed to have video of the surgery. Sort of independent analysts went down there, and the list on Wikipedia of the bullet points of why they found that not credible.
Incredible!
They did not believe it for a number of reasons. Was 15 bullet points long. Among them, for example, was the surgeon said that he cut off the spines in order to remove it successfully. In the video, the spines were still attached to this, so they think it was essentially a hoax. There were many, many other reasons. And this marine biologist, Stephen Spott, said that even if a person were to urinate while submerged in a stream where Candiru live, the odds that person was attacked by Candiru are about the same as being struck by lightning while simultaneously being eaten by a shark. I know we're taking way too long on this question, but I have to tell you, it was fascinating. The best example of this legend basically being propagated by 19th century scientists who were desperate for it to be real. As a doctor in Brazil examined a man and several boys whose penises had been amputated and wrote that this was a remedy performed because of Candiru parasitism. However, it was noted that, he was merely speculating as he did not speak his patient's language, and also Candiru do not live in that part of Brazil. Just insane. Yeah. So, question 7. Which
We're moving on from that. Wow. I feel like we need a moment of silence.
Yeah, we can take a break. This will be a nice, calm one where you don't have to read anything gross. Which one of the below is the name of a real parasite? Is it A, the eye maggot of Sprat, B, Meissner's corpuscle, C, Rolando's gelatinous substance, D, the cursive vampire worm, or E, all of the above?
I was so confused.
Boo.
Thank you.
So upset.
I looked at that and I was like, we should probably read that out loud, right?
Wait a minute. I read this and then I read it out loud to myself and I was like, Olive Theobald.
Yeah.
Right.
I
I
just thought that I was illiterate and I was like, I don't understand what's happening.
For those of you who are listening to the podcast and are very confused, I spelled it funky. It's olive like the olive, and the above is THIOBOV. Now that they're all caught up. Some of these I made up. Some of them are real, but they're not parasites. One of them is a real parasite, and that is A, the eye maggot of Sprat.
No! We guessed the cursive vampire worm.
Yeah, I made that one up.
And I
just put
that
words
one.
together. I thought a long thin worm could write a little word out,
That's
and then
exactly
I made it a vampire.
what I was thinking. I think in my head I was imagining like a worm with little vampire teeth, and
Yeah.
it spells out with its long body in cursive, "I want to suck your blood." That's what I imagined. I was like, it's not real, but that's what I want it to be.
Amazing. I love that. That honest. I wish I could give you the point. I mean, I could, right? I could give them the point. I mean, you wouldn't get it. Oh,
You guys are
Wow.
so unenthusiastic, such fair weather friends.
I also happen to
Come
know
on.
that not very many of them got it either. So.
I'm actually very curious to see if you guys did better than us because, like, as marine scientists, we did truly terrible.
I was
Yeah.
no help. I mean,
Well, apparently neither were we. So.
No.
All right, so this is I will tell you the Meissner's corpuscle and Rolando's gelatinous substance. I'm a neuroscientist. These are just obscure anatomical neuroscience. But Meissner's corpuscle is something in the skin. I think it's one of the ones that's like helps you sense like fine vibration, or maybe like the one where it's like it feels like horizontal movement on the skin, something like that. And Rolando's gelatinous substance is just sort of a description of how like goopy your spinal cord looks, essentially. It's just
who's Rolando?
I don't know. But
Okay.
he's gelatinous.
I deadass almost said the soccer player, and I was like, no, that's Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Yeah.
Ronaldo's gelatinous substance. Oh boy.
That would sell for a
That
lot.
would be a great team name, for sure. All right, so final question. Question 8. In what unusual location on a sea cucumber would you find a pearlfish?
Oh, we have an
Wait.
answer. We're going to say it all at once.
1, 2, 3.
Asshole!
That is absolutely correct.
I tried to harmonize a little bit.
You can take a shot at it. Go for it. All right, on 3.
1, 2, 3. Asshole.
You didn't tell us what
You
note
probably have to
to start.
establish,
no.
yeah.
You gotta hold the note.
No, hold on. Everybody just wait. You start from one end. We're going to harmonize.
Are we doing this?
No,
Yeah,
we're
go
not.
for it.
I'm doing it. All right. Am I starting?
Yeah.
Yeah, start.
Asshole.
I'm stunned at how well that went. My ribs just cramped from laughing.
Did your butt clench?
All my intercostals. Genuinely, I am having a problem. Okay, in what? Pearlfish. Ow, fuck. All right.
Hands above your head makes it
Really,
always
yeah,
better.
it actually hurts. Pearlfish like to swim up sea cucumber butts and make themselves at home. The pearlfish was named when a dead pearlfish was discovered inside an oyster shell, actually. So they actually do get inside other organisms. And it had been caught up in the oyster's sort of mother of pearl lining as it set. So it was like actually quite beautiful in a way. So when pearlfish stumble across a sea cucumber, what they do is they locate its
Asshole!
Asshole.
Yes, good. Excellent. They locate its asshole or cloaca, which is less fun. It's still fun to say, but by following essentially what they do is they find the current of water that is coming in and out of the sea cucumber as it like takes in water. When it locates the anus or cloaca of the sea cucumber, the pearlfish will apparently tap on it, just like knocking on the door. Before penetrating, this is a quote now, penetrating the sea cucumber using one of 2 methods. It's always good to have a backup. Either it will go head first, propelling itself inside by violently thrusting its tail from side to side, or tail first, coordinating its inward slide and with the sea cucumber's next breath. So pearlfish typically live alone inside sea cucumbers, but sometimes a pair of them together will actually take up residence in the same sea cucumber host. And in one very special case, in 1977, discovered by New Zealand biologist Victor Benno Meyer-Rochau, probably, from Jacobs University in Germany, saw no less than 15 pearlfish living inside a single sea cucumber.
I hope that sea cucumber was large.
I was about to say too.
Well, yeah, I mean, it looked like that.
I fully fake vomited into the
Jabba.
microphone.
It's Jabba the Hutt. Oh my
You
God,
want to see
no.
another one? Here's a good one.
No, we got closer.
It's just
The
sticking out, it's
isopod
looking at you.
tongue looks better now.
Yeah.
In comparison.
They're equally terrible.
I agree, but so there's other interesting things about this, and again, I know I'm taking too long on this, but come on, look at it. It's so fucking cute. Basically, there's some really interesting, like, sea cucumbers have defenses. Like, they can, like, eviscerate, basically. They shoot out their, like, intestines and, like, scare off predators or, like, you know, stick on them or whatever. They've also got these, like, toxic, like, little tubules that they can shoot out, and that, like, sticks up predators or, like, otherwise incapacitates them. And the pearlfish, for some reason that is not well understood, does not trigger either of these, like, defense mechanisms, and it's not well understood. And I'm just going to speculate. and say that it could be something like for the what's the name of them? The rhizocephalans. Like I think it would be super interesting to find out that pearlfish like secrete some sort of like hormone or like neuroactive compound into like a sea cucumber that makes it be like, oh no, this is good. I like this.
How PG is this podcast? Because I'm like, maybe they like anal, you know?
Asshole.
I'm really glad I told my high school intern to not watch this.
Well, yeah. Okay, so that is the trivia. You know, this is a reasonable place to end the show, and I probably should. But I just can't stop thinking that I didn't do that poor sea cucumber's story justice. But I think I have an idea. But I'm actually going to need help from an expert. Please welcome to the stage actual parasitologist, Krishy Notzel, PhD. Already just pre-regretting this. Yep, let's do it. There I was minding my damn business on the ocean floor, when a strange sensation caught attention at my back door. So I whipped around to find out what had happened. Would you believe that this fish was down there laughing? And something in her eyes just made me think, is this love? It was not. Just a goddamn fish inside me. A parasite who's trying to ruin my life. A fish called Pearl inside me. Why do I still want her to be my wife? Even after she ate my insides. I wish this was a metaphor, but she really is a carnivore. What can I do? A scientific horror story's coming true. I heard Pearl says she's staying and there's nothing I can do or say. But what she doesn't know is that I wouldn't have it any other way. Things will be fine as long as we're together. As long as it's just me and her forever. And feeling deep inside just makes me think this is love. I mean, I think so, but oh God, is that another pearlfish? Now I got two fish inside me. Parasites are trying to ruin my life. Pearl's just a friend inside me. Why don't you stab my heart with a knife? Admittedly, a poor choice of words. Tried to use a metaphor. Forgot that she's a carnivore. What can I do? A scientific horror story's coming true. I don't think she's a parasite. She's just trying to make it through the night. I know there's other fish in the sea, but there is only one for me. Or maybe 2 or 23, it's not up to me. I admit things look like they've gotten out of hand. I don't expect someone with all their organs to understand. This is fine, was a mutual decision. Unless you can perform a medical excision. And something deep inside just makes me think whatever the fuck it wants me to think. Oh God, I love these fish inside me. I really think it's great they're in my ass. Pearl's friends do not frighten me. It's like I'm being eaten up inside. Admittedly a poor choice of words. Didn't mean to use a simile, but they really are consuming me. What can I do? Scientific horror stories coming true. A scientific horror stories coming true. scientific horror stories coming true. Thank you all so much. Please keep it going for Dr. Krishy Notzel, PhD. Thank you so much to Caveat. Thank you so much to the bar. And of course, most of all to our guests, Jada Elcock, Dr. Diana Lee, PhD, and Kyle Marion. Thank you so much. Have a good night. We will see you at the bar.